Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So I'm kind of going to continue on because I really don't have anything new. So I'm going to go ahead and get things out of my collection, or not get, but things out, but like pick things out that I don't hear very many people talk about. Like yesterday I did the balm, and I do hear people talking about them, but I don't, you know what I mean? So today I thought I would try Kat Von D, which is not called Kat Von D anymore. It's KVD Beauty, and what those stand for, I'll never know. But I had the shade and light, the contour thing here. I have it. I have it in, I believe it's medium, but it looks like Lyric and Shadow Play are the colors that I have. And then I tried I'm going to try their eyeshadow palette, Lolita. Now, I know they just came out with an eyeshadow palette, and it may be a different formula, I don't know. But I wanted to test this formula in order to see if I would be interested in another eyeshadow, formula, or collection if they came out with it, so to say. So, this particular palette, the Lolita palette, I don't see it for sale on their site, but it reminds me of the Melt palette. She's in Parties almost. I didn't mind that palette. Now this is completely mattes. That's my only, it's not an issue because, I think it turned out okay with just mattes, okay? But I like a little bit of sparkle, some glitter, shines, something metallic, something. But I think that if I use this alongside like my Urban Decay shadows, the Moon Dust or something shadows, I think it might be pretty. I think. So I thought maybe give it a try. I'm not really sure what one I want to do, what shadow or how dark I want to go. Because this is a more of a maroon purple type of shadow. And this is in Glitter Rock, and of course it's falling to pieces, this particular shade. But I don't know like how much of it I want to do, but I wanted to just show the palette first and, let you see how the formula is. So the first shade we're going to go into is Besitos. I hope I'm saying this right. So let's go ahead and let me make sure. Okay. So I've been wearing this for a while, as always, that's how it goes with me. And I didn't have anything new to really showcase, which is fine, because, you don't always need new. Sometimes it's good to go back through your collection. But I haven't really heard anybody talking about them other than the Good Foundation and the Good Apple Foundation and Concealer. So I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try. These are the only things in my collection that I have. Well, no, I do have the tattoo liner, and I thought about using that, and then I thought that would be a mess. So I didn't do that. Not good with liquid liner, I'm not good with liner, period. So it's still working on it. Still working on that. But I do feel like these particular shades, they can build and they blend nicely. Like, I don't have any issue out of them when I was doing this eye. So I don't feel like I'd have any issue, with this eye either. And it kind of is nice to just have an all matte palette, to be honest. Especially if you have, single shadows or something that foiled or something. Okay, then the next shade I went into was Lolita. Yeah, had to think, how did I do this? But it was Lolita. But I do think all these shadows also are very nice. They work, like, color-wise, like they just go together, which is a good thing. And I think at the time this was a popular palette. I think I bought it right in the midst of all the controversy, because I remember getting this and that contour thing on sale from, I believe, Sephora. But you can see how nicely they apply and blend. I don't have any issues with them. They're not patchy, they're not sticking. They're blending well. They build. Like, I really don't have anything to say about it. And maybe you have this in your collection, you know? Might be a good time to pull it out. Maybe use some single shadows. You hear the fan, I'm so sorry, you all. It's getting hot. So, I film in my bedroom, right? Because, you know, most people do their makeup in their bedroom or in the bathroom, maybe. But, my bedroom's upstairs, and God, it gets so hot so quick. So quick. Okay, the next shade I'm going to go into is Corazon. I don't know. I know I'm saying that wrong, but... And I'm just going to put that on my outer corner here. And this is like a purple color, but... And it is pigmented, but like... I'm not scared of it either. Very pretty, and it builds so nice, and it blends even nicer, so I'm not scared of it at all. And I think you can make this into a very smoky look if you wanted to, like in dark and deep, because there's even a deeper color than this, to be honest, in the palette. Now, I didn't use it, did I? No, I didn't go into that color today. The deepest one, but I mean, they just all, it's effortless, really. And that's kind of shadows I like, because I'm not a makeup artist, you know? And if things get out of hand, I'm in trouble. But it does suck, because, like, you can't purchase this anymore, I don't think, so that just is what it is. Unless you can find it somewhere, maybe. But I think a lot of people have this and they just don't use it. Or maybe they gotten rid of it. I'm going to take that Lolita shade that I used, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. Y'all, I have had my two children, my two younger kids, of course, both of my grandkids. I'm going to take that Corazon shade and I'm going to run it right on the lash line. But sometimes I think it's fun to go back into old palettes, whether it's to reminisce or just to replay with the formula. Or like me, you're just buy and buy and buy for no reason, and you never even used it to begin with, and this is your first time. And that would be me. Okay, so then I took the shade Hermosura, I think is how you say that, and I put it all over my lid. put it into that darker shade. Like that. Then I took the shade Promesa. Boy, if these are Spanish words, I'm really bad at Spanish. Of course, I never did take Spanish, so probably should have. Because it is a language that is used a lot, but maybe one day. Never hurts to say maybe one day. So again, this is the lightest shade in the palette, and it's all matte, you know, so it is a little different for me, and it is not harder, but it's definitely not like a look I do very often, all matte. And that's not to say that, you know, it's not pretty or I don't like all matte looks. But I don't know, I just like that little bit. I have to have some sort of shimmer, you know? I just feel like I have to. I like it too much, I guess, in a sense. I don't know. Alright, so then I used this Bite Beauty Upswing Mascara for my top lashes. I don't mind this mascara. It's not bad at all, to be honest. It hasn't flaked or smudged, so that's all I can really ask for when it comes to mascara with my lashes, you know? I don't ask too much out of it because I just don't have the best lashes. They're better, but they're not great, you know? And I wish I could do falsies, but maybe one day. I've been practicing though. And I do apologize about my hair. I just couldn't be bothered today. Like, I'm tired. I'm done. With all these kids, I'm done. Okay. And then lower lash line, I used my Lancome. Right? Yeah, Lancome. But I do think it, like I said, I think it's a pretty look. I wouldn't, I mean, I'd wear it out and stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with it as far as that goes. It's just me, personally, I like a little, you know, shimmer, glitter, metallic, something to give me a little bit of shine, something to pop. And I think this palette is excellent for that, especially, like I said, if you got single shadows and you're trying to figure out, like, how do you, I mean, you can use them with any palette, obviously, even if there is shimmers in the palette, but if you're like me, I kind of stick to one palette if I'm, like, if it has everything I need, you know what I mean? But like this one, it does have what I need as far as like creating the look. Like, this is done. There's nothing at all wrong with this. It's very pretty. I mean, this is the way it turned out. Again, all matte. But if you are looking for a little something, you know, then you can use your single shadows. So for an example, the Urban Decay, I have it in Cosmic. Let's just play, because why not? The look is done as far as using that particular palette. But let's just, you take this shade by Urban Decay Cosmic and pop it in the corner. And again, I could spray my brush to make it, you know, really give me something. Or I can just go like that to give me a little something. You could take your highlighter to give you a little something, you know, if you wanted it for the inner corner. But again, it doesn't take away from the original look by doing that, you know what I mean? Now, say that you really want to go all in, you know? Don't know. I mean, I feel like I could put this shade, what is this? Starlight. I feel like I could tap it right in the middle of my eye and it would be really pretty. But I have this shade, which is called Glitter Rock. Y'all, you wouldn't even know how long I've had these shades, okay? So let's just take this particular shade and let's, let me get a brush here. Let me find one. Let's use this one. And let's use it to, let me see if I can pick it up without getting the brush wet. Yeah. And let's just pop it like right here where, you know. Like, we don't take it all the way over. Just like right here. So about 3/4 of the way. See how it just gives a little something, you know what I mean? It's not taken away again from that original look. It's sort of just making it have a little bit of pizzazz. Yeah, we'll go with that, pizzazz. It's kind of just giving it what I need, you know? Everything's up, you know, makeup's preference. And what you like and what you feel good in. And don't get me wrong, I could wear this look matte and feel confident, you know, confident in it, and the look wouldn't wear me. But, if I can have a little glitter, I'm going to take a little glitter. You know what I mean? But I just think that makes it so much better when you just add a little pop of something. That's just me. I think that's why I like Charlotte Tilbury palettes so much, because it gives you that pop of something, you know? But again, preference. It's all preference. So back to the palette. What do I think about it? Well, unfortunately, you can't purchase it anymore that I could see. And that sucks. Because I feel like it is very pretty. I feel like the formula is very nice. It's consistent. I did use almost all the shades in it. I think I used all the shades but 2. Three. So I used all the shades but 3. And I think it turned out very nice. It was very easy to do. No issues. I wonder, they do have a palette out. I believe they launched it at Christmas, and I didn't purchase it. I don't know if it's the same formula. I had to check on that. But if it is, and if you like that particular color story, I think you'd like it. I haven't seen anything else from the brand, but I don't really, it's not a brand that's on my list, you know? That's why I don't have that much of it. But I think I will keep my eyes open with it. But unlike the balm, I think that I love that brand. I do. I love the balm. I am like acquaintances with the KVD brand. Okay, I'm acquaintance. I'm in love with the balm, and I'm acquaintance to KVD, so to say. You know, like, I got my eye on it. I'll talk about it. I'll see it. I may purchase it. I may not. The balm, though, like, I would suggest, if you like it, get it. You know what I mean? I will continue to purchase almost anything that they put out, so to say. Where this, it's only if I like it type of thing. So, with that said, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have this palette, do you still use it? Is it something that you like or did like at the time even? Like, this is an older palette. So, let me know. And do you use it as all matte, or do you add one of your single shadows, or maybe another palette to it even? Let me know that too, how you all wear it. And tomorrow, though, I do have a new palette. I've got the Artist Couture palette. Came out, the Supreme Mauves, and I got the Pillow Talk highlighter. That was the only thing I got out of that collection. And then I believe the 2 melt palettes come in, the Gemini 1 and 2. So I am super, super excited for the next couple days, because I do have stuff to play with. But as for today, that's it, guys. That's all I got. I hope this was helpful, or at least entertaining for you. Not very funny, though, so I don't think it's entertaining. It'd have to be more informative. Is that the word I'm looking for? I think. I don't know. But anyway, until next time, guys, until I see you in my next video, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.